Hello and welcome to Around the Air Force. I'm Staff Sergeant Alina Richard. Air Force leadership announced force management programs designed to reduce the force by thousands over the next 5 years as a result of sequestration. There are numerous programs to include the Chief Master Sergeant Retention Board, the Quality Force Review Board, Date of Separation Rollback Program, Force Shaping Boards, Voluntary Separation Pay, and Temporary Early Retirement Authority. Air Force leadership made the decision to announce the overall strategic plan now so that airmen have the necessary time to consider all their career options. For more information, visit the MyPERS website. Working together with different branches of the military as a cohesive unit can be difficult. Senior Airman Therese Garnier shows us U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, and Japanese Forces members were able to overcome any obstacles thrown their way during exercise Yamasakura 65.
The JASDEF's Bilateral Air Operation Coordination Center is a hidden bunker on Yokota Air Base, where, for the third year in a row, U.S. Army and Air Force service members unite with Japan Ground and Air Self-Defense Forces for Exercise Yamasakura 65.
Exercise Yamasakura is an Army-centric exercise where they defended Japan against an invading force. What we are doing is utilizing the available area, the bilateral air component coordination element area, to provide a venue both for the Japan Army and the U.S. Army to do both coordination and training.
Working together, adjusting military posture and presence, employing new concepts, and strengthening the U.S.-Japan relationship were some of the many elements to learn during the exercise.
I think we can obtain not only good military relationship, but also the person-to-person good relationship. So those relationships would be really great benefit for us, because we have to do bilateral operation when something happens, from the disaster relief operation to the real-world air defense situations.
Yamasakura 65 will continue to build bonds as they come together to learn each other's roles to rebalance the Pacific region. Senior Airman Therese Garnier, Yokota Air Base, Japan.
The current Space Badge will be renamed the Space Operations Badge beginning January 1, 2014. It will be awarded to personnel with core space and missile operations and space systems operations Air Force specialty codes. Since selected airmen outside operations AFSCs perform space operations-focused duties, there is an approval process allowing eligible individuals to apply for the badge also. Cemeteries use registries and other systems to help visitors find their fallen heroes and loved ones. Staff Sergeant Will Bracey takes us to a cemetery in the United Kingdom that's putting their fallen service members on the map.
You may not notice Air Force Staff Sergeant Eric Holloman until he moves. He's using a satellite navigation receiver and has to keep it still so it can be seen from space.
Pretty much what it does is talks to the satellites up in the sky, and it tells us exactly where we are. So I'm going around taking shots of each and every headstone, so we're using the satellites to pinpoint exactly where that is.
Once Sergeant Holloman and the 100th Civil Engineer Squadron's engineering flight is finished with the work, each headstone will have its own GPS coordinate with the name of the service member. For 3,812 grave sites, you can walk to any soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, or Coast Guardsman buried in the cemetery with a smartphone and a digital map. All thanks to the efforts of Staff Sergeant Holloman and his engineering flight. Air Force Staff Sergeant Will Bracey, Cambridge American Cemetery and Memorial, United Kingdom.
For more on today's top stories, visit AFLink. From the Air Force Broadcasting Service at Fort Meade, Maryland, I'm Staff Sergeant Alina Richard. Thanks for watching.